Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
All right, guys, welcome back. It is Sunday, February 6th. We got the Pro Bowl today. I told you before, I'm not a huge fan of the Pro Bowl. I might pop it on for a little bit. I don't know. It is cool to see, all the stars together like that, but it's like fake competitive. It's like preseason. I don't know. I can't get into it. I might be weird. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, but in any case, we got a lot of basketball today. Again, a lot of NBA, a lot of college, and we got some Pro Bowl bets too. So let's recap Saturday. Saturday, overall, decent day for the boys. We'll get to mine in a minute. Let's start with Spencer. Spencer was 1-2 again. 2 in a row for Spence. Not like him based on what we've been seeing for the past month, but he is now 4-5 on the month, down 1.44 units. Good day for Vind. He needed it, and he had 2 units on everything. He was close to 3-0. He had Sean Strickland to win by finish. He won by decision. So otherwise, he would have been 3-0. He had the winner right. He just didn't have the method of finishing right. But he was 2-1 yesterday, 3-6 on the month, down 1.84 units. Steve's hot start is still going. 2-1 yesterday, 7-2 on the month, up 4.04 units. Sean needed some wins yesterday too, and he got them. He was 2-1 yesterday, 3-6 on the month, down 2.76 units. I was 1-2 yesterday. I thought I had 2-1 in the bag. The Knicks were up 20 points on the Lakers, below the lead, goes to overtime, and they lose in overtime. Absolute heartbreaker. Cost me a couple of really nice wins, and it's just very disappointing. But I finished 1-2, 3-6 on the month, down 0.77 units. Rough one for Chris yesterday, 0-3, 3-6 on the month, down 1.62 units. And Wilkie, another guy that really needed some wins yesterday and also got them. He was 2-1 yesterday, 3-6 on the month, down 1.30 units. So as you can see, pretty good overall for the boys. Got to keep that going. Like I said, now's the time to build the bankroll for the Super Bowl so that we can go into the Super Bowl and make a million bets. There's a lot of nice games today. Again, there's a lot of nice games today. Now, will they do what we need them to do? That is a question that we don't have an answer to yet. But what we do have is some locks. Spencer sticking with college basketball. Love to see it. Spencer had some bad beat. Yesterday was a weird day in college basketball. He had Belmont as a 13-point favorite. At one point, they were down 17 points in that game. Ended up coming back, tying it, going to overtime and winning, but not covering. So that was a little bit tough. UCLA lost yesterday to, I think, Arizona State, which they were an 11.5-point favorite. Michigan State lost by 20 points to Rutgers yesterday. There was a lot of wild upsets. Penn State almost took down Wisconsin. They ended up losing by 2. The score of that game at halftime was 18-13. Unbelievable. And then an absolute explosion of offense in the second half, and it ended up being 51-49. But very, very weird day yesterday. I think Auburn almost lost yesterday too. Just bizarre. The whole season so far has been wild, which means one thing. We're probably going to see a lot of upsets in the tournament again, which is awesome. We had a couple years where favorites were crushing. Last year was phenomenal. Hopefully we can get more of that this year. But all that being said, let's talk about Spencer's locks. He's sticking with college basketball. He's got Iona -7.5, Akron -2.5, and Houston -6. Have not heard from Vinny yet. As soon as I do, I'll get his picks out there. Steve is going Cavs -5.5. I love that pick. Houston -6 and Pro Bowl over 62.5. I love that pick too. Pro Bowl almost always goes over. Sean, he's got Sixers money line. Of course, I love to see that. Nuggets -4.5 and Mavs -2.5. I love all three of Sean's picks today. I think Sean goes 3-0 personally. I got Sixers money line and Joe 30 points, 10 rebounds. I got Jokic double-double, Nuggets win, and Luka double-double, Mavs win. Chris, he's got Maxey and Seth Curry both to have 4 or more assists. I love that pick. Karl Anthony Towns double-double, T-Wolves win, and Nuggets money line, Jokic 1 or more made threes. I love all three. I love so many picks on the board today. I'm just putting that out there right now. Wilkie, 3 more picks that I'm in love with today. He's got the Pro Bowl to go over. It's 62.5 right now. Sixers money line and Maxey over 13.5 points. Love it. And Nuggets money line, Celtics money line. All right, first baskets. Yesterday, the trend is continuing. Yesterday, I told you I loved those first basket picks, maybe more than any others that I had this entire season. Bam and Nurkic were what I thought to be maybe the 2 best picks so far this season. It just, everything was there for those to be the picks, and neither one of them hit. We were 0-3 yesterday. Very unfortunate, but we're not giving up yet. We got more today. Sixers, I'm going Joe and Thibault again. Thibault, 2 games ago made the first. Last game took the first and missed it. That's what you want. A guy whose team is winning the tip and he's taking the first shot. I like Joe and Thibault today. Jared Allen, I like him a lot, and Christian Wood. Here's the thing, I could give you a couple dart throws for the picks, and they might hit the way that things have been going. But these are the smart picks. These are the smart picks. They're not hit, they have not been hitting the past week and a half. They're gonna start falling. They're going to start falling. So that's what I got for you today. We'll see. Hopefully we're talking about first basket winners on Wednesday. But what is going to get it moving today? We are playing the hits today. We're going house whiskey. Of course, it's back in stock. We're doing it today. And Weekend Warrior, our weekend special, Weekend Warrior and house whiskey. Love to see it. It's been a while since we've had this combination. It's glad to have it back. Hopefully, it brings us some good juju today for our bets. And we can get that bankroll stacked to the ceiling for the Super Bowl. And then the bankroll build for March Madness begins. All right. Man, that Knicks game really, that took the air out of me last night. They were crushing. There might have been one point where they were up almost 30 points too. It was just an absolute assault. And next thing you know, they're losing. And they were down. I want to say it's so ridiculous. I think they were down 7 points with 26 seconds left. And they tied it and went to overtime. And then they lost in overtime. It's just absolute heartbreaker. The Knicks are a disaster. They were a team that, last year especially, was like, oh man, watch out, put the East on notice, the Knicks are back. And, it was supposed to be the resurgence of the Knicks, the Sixers, the Celtics. The Knicks are a disaster. The Celtics have not been great this year. And the Sixers had a horrible start, have really rallied and come back up and are a playoff team. And that's all in spite of not having Ben Simmons, which, love him or hate him, he was a very key part of that team the past couple of years. And I'm not saying they can't do it without him, but they need something to replace him. Right now, they just got an open hole on the roster. So we'll see. Maybe something gets done by the deadline. I don't think so, unfortunately. There's a new story every day. They're pursuing this person, pursuing that person. Who knows what's rumors and what's not. There are teams that are interested in Ben Simmons. They either don't want to pay the price for him or they don't have the pieces to pay the price. But I don't know. But the whole point of this was the Knicks are a disaster, and they really screwed me last night. All right, let's go here. Hard and fast. Come on. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was the best one so far. That was the best one so far. The only thing that I don't really love about this is sometimes, like, when I'm going hard and fast on this thing, the hole ends up being small. Shouldn't be the end of the world. I can work it here, and there we go. Yeah, see, I can work. Oh man, got some tetanus right there. Okay, yeah, we got it. All right, we're ready to go. Let's get this done, boys. Come on. Perfect. Oh, man. It's just so good. All right, guys, do all the things. Follow the social medias, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Check out the merch store. Got a ton of great stuff up there. Interact with us online. We want to know who you like, who you hate, who you tell, you fade. You know the things we always say. We will be back on Wednesday to start Super Bowl week, and very much looking forward to an excellent weekend next weekend. And Super Bowl is always phenomenal. Pro tip, if you haven't done so already and you still can, take off the Monday after the Super Bowl. Just do yourself a favor. It is the ultimate. If you haven't, realize this year how much it sucks to go to work that next day, and remember it for next year. All right, guys, I love you. Let's cash some bets.
And if you threw a